Suddenly, a killer storms into a police station and, without any warning, shoots a police officer in the head. Despite the bullet wound, the officer doesn't die instantly. With trembling hands, he tries to press the alarm, but fails. Just then, two medical responders enter from outside. The killer immediately acts smart, pretending to be station staff. Pointing at the officer lying on the floor, he says the man has passed out. As soon as the two bend down to lift him, the killer launches a sudden attack, and within moments, all three are dead. Hearing the gunshot, the sheriff rushes out. Seeing the bodies, he aims his gun at the killer. Once again, the killer puts on an act, claiming he's a food delivery worker. Slowly, he moves behind a sack of balloons, and from there, suddenly opens fire, killing the sheriff as well. Filled with arrogance, he says, "Everyone in this police station is a bunch of idiots." At that moment, a female police officer points her gun at him. In the next second, the killer starts firing at her. She quickly realizes that her small handgun is useless against him. She runs toward the lockup at the back of the station, where there are thick walls and heavy doors. First, she shuts the bulletproof glass door and starts changing the password on the sealed door, while the killer fires non-stop at her. Just before the bulletproof glass shatters, she manages to open the iron door and slips inside. As soon as she gets in and locks the door, she realizes a bullet has hit her in the waist. Outside, the killer keeps firing at the door, trying to break in, but the bullets ricochet off the reinforced walls. Eventually, he's forced to stop, and for a while, the lockup becomes safe. The injured officer calls for backup on the radio, but there's no response. That's when she realizes all the other officers are already dead. In fact, the killer came here for one reason only: to kill a major criminal being held in the lockup. After some time, a voice comes from outside. The killer is gone. Open the door. The officer is smart. She doesn't open it. She knows a killer like this never leaves his job unfinished. She asks a few questions, and the answers turn out to be wrong. That's when she becomes sure the man outside is the killer's accomplice. When the truth is exposed, the man outside loses his temper. Using a map, the killer finds a weak section of the lockup wall, and together they start smashing it with a hammer. Hearing the sound of the wall breaking, the injured officer realizes that if this continues, everything will be over. But the story isn't finished yet. Comment Part 2 to see what happens next.